And welcome back, everyone, to another week of Fate Extra. We're going to go ahead and start day 2. Hopefully we'll make more progress than one day. So my voice might be kind of a little weird today because I don't know if I'm coming down with anything or if I'm getting sick. My throat's a little scratchy and my nose is stopped up a little bit, so you'll have to excuse me for that. But I don't feel sick or anything, so we'll see how it goes. The assassin appears for the 3rd time. Only in the Holy Grail War could I meet such an opponent. Saber told me not to worry too much about it, but still, I can't help but think on it. His life was his own. To think otherwise is nothing more than an attempt to assuage one's conscience. Regardless of his history or purpose, he was nothing more than a cold-blooded killer. In fact, he himself insisted on being seen as such. That is all I have to say. Just remember that such a person once existed. That may be true. Just like Saber says, Julius's life was his own. I can't take responsibility for how he led it. Exactly. I knew you would see the wisdom in my words. Let us go. Our next fight starts now. Truer words have not been spoken ever. Well, I guess technically our next fight's not starting now, but, you know. I nodded in acknowledgement of Saber's words. Now that I think about it, I haven't told Ren about Julius. I wonder if she's around today. I think I'll go see her later. Alright. I'm assuming no one's in the school. Well, I know no one's in the school because there's like 2 people here. We'll see if Saber's got anything to say real quick. We'll head up to the rooftop where I presume Ren is going to be. As we listen to mellowed out Saber's music. Speak!
ここに至って無駄口は叩くまい。残された2名のマスターとして前例を尽くすがよい。世もそれに応える。いかに強大であろうと、あやつらの王道と騎士道、共に叩き伏せるのみだ。
Yeah, we will. We're gonna destroy him off that high horse. Alright, we'll go ahead and save. You know what also just occurred to me? It's too late now because I literally just saved. If something happens to this recording, I don't have a save file to go back to. Hopefully nothing will happen though. Although, I guess I do have like a save state from a while back. Alright, rooftop. So hopefully everybody had a good weekend by the time you guys see this. This will obviously be going up on Monday. Ooh, what do you say? It appears you have a strong bond with your servant. Be sure the connection you share with your servant doesn't overwhelm your judgment. Speaking of that, I know that we've got an important conversation with Saber coming up at some point. I gotta make sure I get that right. So that way we get her Matrix E. To think you actually made it this far. I was sure you'd die in the first round. The joyous expression on the girl's face is totally at odds with the sarcasm in her voice. However, I have to be honest with myself. Without her help, I would have been dead by now. While thinking about just how much she's helped me, my true feelings inadvertently slip out. Thank you for everything. It's only because of Ren's help that I managed to make it this far. I mean, Saber contributed a little more. Just saying. Just saying. What in the hell are you talking about? I was only looking out for myself. Same as you. That's it. I wasn't doing anything for you, okay? Maybe that helped you out a little. But all your victories were a result of your hard work. I had very little to do with them. Fair point. Very fair point. Ren brings up a very fair point. We did all the work, all the grinding. Remember, the final battle still remains. Although Ren was blushing for a moment, it quickly faded as her mood turned serious again. She's right. The finals await, and the deadly obstacle stands between me and the Holy Grail. I will only say this once, so listen as if your life depended on what I am going to tell you. Leo and his servants are the trump card in the Western plutocrats' hope will get them to the Holy Grail. Their strength is such that even Lancer and I couldn't face them unaided. However, I can't explain why, but I have a feeling everything will turn out okay for you. It's odd for me to say such a thing. Even odder is that although you're strong, I can't say how. Remember, you're just as powerful as Leo. When the time comes to face him, do not hold back. Me? Powerful? I can't believe that Ren, of all people, would say that about me. Even more surprising that she's sincere, considering how lost and clueless I've been at times. For like most of the game, you didn't know like what you were doing, you know, like for a fair chunk of it. More than half, probably. Her words mean everything to me. For the first time, I've received praise from a fellow master. You gonna get a head pat? Is Rin gonna head pat Hakuno? Probably not. Whoa, what's with that creepy smile? You look like you just won the Holy Grail War. Now go. You should head to the arena. You no longer have time to relax. Then she hits me violently in the back with a solid thud, followed by incredible pain. While trying to hide my smile at her embarrassment, I turn and leave the rooftop behind me. And we're gonna leave the rooftop. Alright, we'll look and see if there's anything. I'm gonna go back in the room just to make sure there's nothing there. I'll speak through it though. Anything? Okay, same thing. We won't worry about saving. We just saved! Let's see here. I don't think there's anything. We'll go to the chapel. Because I can't remember if we leveled up. I feel like we did. Alkaline battery! Yay! Level up! Nope, we're good. We're good, Alkaline battery. No more alterations. Toko, do you have anything interesting to say? Or is it going to be the same thing? The finals are almost upon us. Good timing, as I've almost found what I was looking for. Let's see who finishes first, you or me. Hopefully things will work out for the both of us. Huh. I wonder what she... It is extremely red in here. I don't remember it being this red up until, like, the final week. Nurse's office. BB. I just made a video about BB. Oh, yep. Do your best. Don't worry, everyone, though. Dirty bed. Still thing. I think I've checked that bed every week. Nothing comes from it. I just like checking it. We'll look at the commissary real quick and see if there's anything. Oh, we'll talk to this guy. Actually, I know there's nothing in the commissary. Never mind. I know you're sick of hearing about this by now, but be sure to grab a return crystal. You wouldn't want to run into the risk of getting trapped in the arena, would you? And we'll see what they got. Inhale, money conquers all. Of course they do. Nothing, nothing, nothing. We've got 38 of those. 15 of those. Oh yeah, we've got plenty of stuff. Plenty. And there's definitely nothing going on outside because there's no one there. I'm imagining if Leo was anywhere, it's going to be the second floor in the L library. You're interested in what created the moon cell automotion? Unfortunately, I don't think your primitive brain is capable of comprehending the truth. We have a very complex brain, thank you. Someone must hate me. The arena got hacked again. This is so embarrassing. Enough! I'm going to raise the firewall so high even the Great Wall of China will be jealous. Alright. Well, first floor. To said arena we go. Blittle. I'm flabbergasted by Saber's meek pose. Her furrowed brow makes it clear something is bothering her. Master, why are you looking at me like that? Quickly, to the arena. Although Saber seems to be back to normal, it's obvious that her bravado is slightly forced. If there's something bothering her, maybe I can help. Looking at her, I ask, is something troubling you? Could it be that you're hungry? Is it that she's hungry? I'm gonna go with this hungry. I understand that food is life for you, but remember who and what I am. Do not mock me so. Saber takes a deep breath in and attempt to regain her composure, and then turns to face me. It began when I spoke to you of my past. Now when we are alone, I feel not unwell, but odd. Without reason, my thoughts become unfocused and wonder, what could cause such an affliction? Saber's head drops almost as if in defeat. Is what's bothering you really that serious? Yes, it is. You may not know this, but I'm merely a construct generated by the moon cell. Normal hero, the situation for servants called in reality are slightly different. For us, the moon cell, there are conditions and obligations attached to our existence. Every servant created in the Seraph is required to protect the moon cell at any cost, even if it means the death of my master, but I cannot bring myself to obey this command. Saber delivers this last line in a mumble, and I find her childlike embarrassment incredibly cute. Just forget it. Don't say a word. This is my problem, and I will deal with it on my own. I wisely decide to hold my tongue, as is often said, silence is often the curse of wisdom. Saber raises her head, a renewed passion for struggle burning in her eyes. I am angry at myself. I fear my flaws will adversely affect your success in the coming battles. No, I will not allow my weakness to affect you, Master. Please, forget that I said anything. With that final line delivered in somewhat unsteady tone, Saber cuts off the conversation. Although she's made clear that I'm to forget it, it's not going to be that easy. The uneasiness in herself that Saber can't identify. I want to help, but I'm not sure how. Real quick, I'm going to make a cut, because I feel like that conversation might be the one that you would get the thing up on. Yeah, that seems like a conversation. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead, save state this, and I'm going to make a quick cut. Okay, and we're back. So you guys actually didn't miss anything. There was a slight little bit of dialogue. I went ahead and just reloaded the same save state that I had. Like I said, you guys really didn't miss anything on it, so we'll go ahead and just continue. And if we miss it, then let me know in the comments. This is the arena entrance. Should I head inside? We're not going to enter right now because I'm meant to save. Actually, just in case, I'm going to save over slot 1. So, if I do need to go back here, I can. Okay, so, just a heads up of what happened. The game crashed. So, it got to a point to where I was in the dungeon, and the game just crashed. So, there's gonna be like, boy, am I gonna have to do a lot of editing on this one. So I'm back here at this point. I looked also at the recording before this, and for whatever reason, the recording was a black screen. So I have no idea. Luckily, we did save right here, so that's where I'm gonna continue off. So we're gonna go and hop in the arena and kind of fly through it. Yep. All of the doors to the arena were sealed open at that time. Julius must have somehow hacked the arena and blocked the passageways. Master, we should be able to continue exploring. We need to make up for the time we lost yesterday. Yes, we should. So, yeah, just a little backstory about how this episode has been recorded. I started to try to record this Friday. And I didn't have the time for it, or I didn't have time to record the full bit of it. Also, we don't have, I forgot, we gotta swap this. Shockwave, second strike. Yeah, we're just slow. Okay. But yeah, so I started Friday, and I didn't have time. Like, I started to record, and then something came up, so I essentially stopped doing that then. We're just gonna thunder pause here. Guard, break, guard. And I'm gonna kind of fly through these because I want to try to actually make progress. Because I've been recording now for 40 minutes, and we've got a whole lot of nothing. So I'm gonna finish this part. There's nothing up there. Oops. And then I'm going to run around in a circle. But yeah, recording today has been a very big challenge, apparently. Been very interesting to see how things go. But that's okay. I've missed every one of those, by the way. Guard, guard. We'll break, break. Guard, guard. Okay. Alright, fly up through here. I'll actually hit this one this time. So, yeah, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Luckily, there wasn't anything you guys missed a whole lot. Well, there is a dialogue that's coming up. So, there is that. You're probably gonna guard. We'll veil the pedals just to be safe. You're probably gonna guard though. That would be my luck. Yep, you never fails. When in doubt, the guard always happens. Plus side, because I took a little break from recording the last like little bit that you guys saw today, I'm feeling slightly better, luckily, and some of my voice has returned. But we'll see if that's actually what happens. Guard, guard. We'll go and recover. And guard, guard, guard. We're just gonna guard the entire time. Level up. We'll get this item. So I'm also trying to be very cautious on the choice points we make. We need to go this way. If there's anything up here except for this cot at this point in time. But that's okay. We need all the experience question mark maybe that we can get. Get out of here, you. I think it likes poisoning us. I can't say the part that you guys won't see. I was hitting everything. My predictions were on point at that time. Also, I like how at the beginning of this series, I ended up having a notebook. I still have it. But it was a notebook that had all the, like, attack patterns and stuff that I had recorded. Completely, like, chunked that. I still have it, like, next to me if I need it. And I do occasionally write down stuff. But a lot of times it's more work than what is necessary. So,